Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing really great today. So I wanted to make a quick video. I'm over here at work. I have a little downtime, and so you guys already know what I'm doing. I'm getting my steps in. As you guys are well aware, my goal, one of my goals, along with building the biggest muscle possible, is to lose as much weight as I can up until about 10% body fat. And guys, I'm not losing my mind to do this. As you guys know, I do have a bike trainer, a Wahoo trainer that I do utilize in order to, get some great cardio in when I feel like I can do that, because it takes a lot out of you, especially when you are bodybuilding and you're already living an active lifestyle. Cycling will take a lot of energy from you. But I also have a stepper, a mini stepper that I use. Guys, that mini stepper is amazing. It'll help. It'll be like walking in your home without having to buy an expensive treadmill, a large piece of equipment. A mini stepper, you don't even know it's in the house. You can walk, get your steps in, and you can have a great time doing it. You watch television, you take conference calls, whatever you have to do. So these things are fantastic. But as you guys know, again, I'm an active guy trying to get that body fat down without losing my mind. So I take every advantage, every chance that I can to try to get some good energy out there, right? Try to use up those the fat stores. Okay, so that's what you want to do. Now, throughout the weight loss journey that I've been on so far, you guys are well aware also, if you've been following the channel, that I have lost 65 pounds so far, and I did that with relative ease, guys, just simply watching what I'm eating, counting calories. I have plenty of videos on that, demonstrating everything that I've had to do, talking about what you're gonna have to do if you want to do the same thing by losing weight. And also, I just walk. I like to walk. It's a nice, easy, comfortable way to lose fat, and you don't even really feel like you're doing anything because you're just simply walking. So it's important to remember, guys, and the reason why I'm making this video is because I mentioned a couple of times that there were times where my strength seemed to kind of diminish, right? Where my bodybuilding was kind of stagnant or maybe going down as far as like the numbers, right? Number wise. Now, it is true that Tonal is Tonal is incredible. As you guys are aware, if you watch the channel, have a million videos on Tonal. But Tonal has something called a strength score. Now, the strength score can be affected in negative ways depending on how you use the machine. This is true. But all in all, you can use the strength score as a relatively decent gauge just to see where you're going, what you're doing. You can look in the app. It'll show you whether you're losing strength, gaining strength, if your reps are going up, if your volume is going up, if your the actual weight that you're lifting is going up. You can use Tonal and all of its AI to tell you that stuff, right? So that's one of the few of the amazing things about this machine. So it's important to keep in mind, guys, and I've mentioned it in a few videos, but I wasn't listening to my own advice, and I don't listen to my own advice all the time, but that's why I wanted to make this video, okay? What I'm trying to get at is, it's very important that if you're going to do your cardio, even if it's walking. Now, I walk about 20,000 steps a day. I didn't start off doing that. It just so happens that the more you walk, the better at walking you get. And so the more walking you can do in even a shorter amount of time. So I just walk about 20,000 steps a day. I'm walking 20,000 steps a day, and then when I'm going home, I'm bodybuilding. Now, again, walking itself, in itself, is not all that strenuous. But keep in mind, guys, you are using your energy. Now, I recommend to you guys, and I have since day one, that if you're gonna be bodybuilding, you should do your cardio after you bodybuild, or on days that you're not bodybuilding, okay? Now, I work out every single day, and I walk every single day. And when I'm at work, a large majority of my steps, that's where I get my steps. When I'm at work, when I have downtime. I also walk to work, and I walk home from work, okay? So I realized that, yes, I already know that you need to do your cardio after bodybuilding, or else you're gonna be too tired to lift weights. But guys, I wasn't even really taking my own advice sometimes, because I'll get 20,000, 22,000 steps a day, then I'll go home and I'll go hit up the tonal, and I'll be like, oh man, why do I feel a little tired today? Well, Joe, you're not listening to your own advice. You're not listening to what you're telling everybody else to do, the advice that works. You're not taking that advice. And I guess because it's just simply walking, I guess because it's just walking, I was like, well, it can't be doing that much, you know? I mean, it makes you lose weight, for sure. Walking for sure makes you lose weight. But I was like, I could handle it, or it's just walking. It's not gonna be too much of a problem. Guys, honestly, it's taking away energy from my bodybuilding. So I just wanted to make this video. We all have to make choices. And I've told you guys a million times, your body is only gonna do, your body is only gonna be able to do so much well, right? You can only do so much. You're either gonna be bodybuilding well, or you're gonna be a fat burning cardio machine well. You're not gonna be able to do both at an insanely good amount. You have to choose sides, which is why I recommend, if you're looking to lose weight and gain muscle, don't do cardio and simply lose weight through your nutrition and bodybuild. I've recommended that to you guys from the beginning, because that's what I did. But now that I want to get to an relatively insanely low amount of body fat as a goal, now my goals are changing. I've implemented more cardio, I'm doing more steps, stuff like that, all right? So long story short, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to let you know that it's very important that even if you're doing your steps, even if they're steps, keep in mind, you can absolutely get tired from that. And if you're doing bodybuilding, heavy bodybuilding like I do every single day, it's going to affect your lifts, all right? So keep that in mind, guys. I hope this video helps somebody. I wanted to get back to you because I told you guys I was going to be doing some research. I told you guys that I was going to be doing a little bit of, investigating onto why some of my lifts went down at one point, why I'm a little extra fatigued. And so I did the investigating. I did a couple of test trials, and I realized, guys, yeah, it's because I'm walking. I'm walking before my bodybuilding. Now, if I were to get all my steps in, all my cardio in after my bodybuilding, there would be no issue. But unfortunately, life, you got to take advantage of the time you have. I can't use tonal while I'm at work on my downtime, so what do? I do my little steps. But something to combat this, guys, is to depend on caffeine. Now, I told you guys know I'm no doctor, I'm no scientist, I'm just a guy doing what I'm doing, trying to give you guys a little bit of advice. What you can do is you can depend, if your situation is like mine and you have to do your cardio before your bodybuilding on some days, depend on caffeine, guys. It's gonna give you the energy that you need. Have some pre-workout in order to help you get through the day, through those hard times. Use it as a tool. Don't abuse it. Use it as a tool. When you need it, that's when you use it. Don't just use it for fun, or else it's gonna become ineffective, or it could even be dangerous. But remember, I'm not a doctor, guys. I don't know your circumstances. I'm not telling you to get hooked on caffeine. Just trying to give you any bit of information that I can in order to help you on your journeys, all right? And I just wanted to thank you, every single one of you, for all the support you've been giving me. Guys, I put up that video about buying me a cup of coffee. You know, if you guys don't know about that, I'll link it at the end. I put up that video about buying me a cup of coffee, and guys, I've gotten so much coffee. More coffee than I ever thought. I'm caffeined out. Thank you so much for all of your love, your support. Really appreciate it, guys. I'm glad to know that I'm able to help you guys in any way possible. And I appreciate you guys supporting me back. All right, guys, talk soon.